on a second. A friend of yours. So we are talking about the man in Florida who was arrested, of course, at the gas station, for yelling at his bicycle, right?
Yeah.
And you realize that you are speaking with me, who works for the ethical treatment of bikes. So now, what we want to do is we want to make sure, and the fact that he can't get it up, is that correct? Is that what you said? The man can't get it up to have sex with you?
Yeah.
Does that bother you in any way?
I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit. So it doesn't matter to you whether he can
My age, and I've had 7 boys.
You've had 7 boys. So why is it so important that he can't get it up?
I don't know.
So it bothers him, not you.
But he can't even give me a kiss goodnight.
Wow, are you serious?
I'm serious.
You must be you sound like you're a beautiful woman, though.
And no, I'm an old lady.
You're an old lady, but you probably were very hot when you were younger, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet you've had your times on the bike. You know what I mean? I get it. Never mind. Anyway, so now he can't get it up. He can't even kiss you goodnight, and you're upset about this whole thing, and you just hope he stays in jail, or would you like him to get out?
He can stay in jail for all I care.
So
No, they tried to call me to bail him out.
How much would a bail be for beating up a bicycle or for yelling at your bike? How much is the bail? Because here, historically, whenever we get these messages from the police officer about people yelling at their bicycle, historically, the bail is not set very high. But the ethical treatment of bikes...
No, it's not set high at all. And I could.
Yeah, but you refuse to do it, right? You say, screw him, let him stay in jail. Now, you realize this is a very, very traumatic thing for bicycles. They usually don't handle people yelling at them so well.
No, the bicycle is good in safe hands.
All right, so the bike is all right. It's taken care of. Now, would you be opposed to me sending a specialist from the ETB, from the Ethical Treatment of Bicycles, to come down and talk to the bike, see what the bike looks like, make sure that it hasn't been used incorrectly? Would you be opposed to that at all? Because we have to follow up with this.
The bike wasn't abused, except verbally.
So it was that's
even the cop.
Yeah.
The sheriff department.
Right. So even the cop realized the bike was okay. It's just a verbal abuse.
And I said, all right.
Okay, good.
Park it right there.
Right. So do you like? It's crazy, but have you noticed anything?
Folks, I've got Parkinson's and I've got a heart ailment.
Oh, okay.
You really think I'm going to get on a bike?
No, and I'm not even accusing you at all that you go on it and abuse it yourself. I'm not accusing you of that. We have not heard anyone say anything about you yelling or treating the bike unethical. We believe that you are a good person, but have you noticed the bike acting a little differently in any way?
Well, he fucks around with everything.
He does. So there's a possibility the bike is now in a position of not, being himself, right? The bike itself
it made it down to the mobile station.
Right. So do you think...
He had an argument with it.
So I know, what was the argument about? Because we're going to want to talk to the bike, of course, and I'm sure you don't mind. But what was the argument about?
Not at all.
Do you mind? You don't mind us coming and interviewing the bike, make sure that everything's okay? Like, what was the argument about with him and with the bicycle?
I have no idea.
So there was no disclosure at all. So he could have actually verbally abused the bike to a point where the bike itself doesn't even want to go out in public anymore. Do you think that's a possibility?
Well, it could be.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
He was right out in front of the mobile station, and the people, going in and getting their morning coffee to go to work.
Right. And they were distraught and they were upset because they heard him saying, does he swear at home at all? Like, what words would he use at home that would be so disturbing to a bicycle that it would make the bike just cower up now, just sit in the corner and not even want to go out? Like, what kind of words would he use?
Well,
what words does he use with you?
Month or so. Well, more than that, but...
What words? I'm sorry, I misheard you.
Fucking Christ, Jesus Christ, oh, you cunt.
Really? That is just way over the edge. What is it that you found about him that made him so attractive to you? I'm sure a beautiful woman like yourself. I don't see what the connection is.
Because
Yes.
Um, he can be.
He can be a nice man.
Yes.
Like, can you tell us in what ways? Because we're going to have to write this in the report. Tell me one time he was a very nice man to you.
Well, I've been with him for 7 years.
And sexually, he's been treating you well up until lately?
No.
So
We've never had sex.
You have never had sex, but yet sexually you're complaining that he can't get a hard-on, and yet you've never had sex. Is that so? Why are you complaining if he's never had a hard-on? What's the big deal?
There's no big deal.
You
Just call him a limp dick.
He's a limp dick. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
A limp dick. Wow. Why would you call him limp dick if the man has never even wanted to have sex with you, or you have sex with him? I don't understand it. I'm trying to write this down in the report, and it has no reflection on you, of course. This is all going to be reflected on his sentence and what's going on with him. You understand that? I want to clarify that, because here at the Ethical Treatment of Bicycles, we try to be fair, not just to bikes, but also to human beings. And I want to make sure you realize that there's nothing here that you could say that would implicate you in any way of what happened to the bicycle.
I don't know how I could, I can't even make it out of my driveway.
Is the bike trying to stop you from leaving?
No, I can't walk.
Oh, you can't walk. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Is there anything the ETB could do to maybe make your life easier? Is it possible? Could we come and maybe take the bicycle, feed it, give it somewhere to stay, just so that you don't have to feel the need? Like, it must bother you to see that bike every day.
I can't ride a bicycle.
Right, but I mean, it must bother you to see a bike there, sitting there, knowing that this terrible thing has happened.
Oh, I know where the bike is.
Right. You have a dog. I hear a dog in the background.
Oh, that's my puppy.
That is. Now, he hasn't done anything at all to the puppy, has he? He hasn't done anything.
Oh, no, he knows better.
Oh, okay. So basically, that's
I will nail him over that.
Yeah, God, that absolutely. And I'll tell you, the ETB will not stand for that.
One in my hands.
That the ETB will not stand for that at all. Can I ask you a question? Last week, right above your house, I don't know if you heard this, but we've got the video too. Right above your house, besides the ETB, I also work for MUFON, which is a UFO company. Did you see a big UFO above your house last week at all?
Oh, there was a bright light.
Are you serious? So you witnessed that?
Hold on a minute.
Oh, it's out there now?
No, it's not here.
Oh, okay,
no.
good. So there was a bright light last week above your house?
2 nights ago.
Holy crap.
There was a bright light.
That is crazy. And you saw that?
Yeah.
Would you be able, if it's possible, would you be able to fill out a small little description of what you saw if the ETB comes down? And I'm also going to contact MUFON, because this is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever heard anyone, not only on a different level of story, but also be able to say they witnessed the UFO, the big bright light. Have you ever seen it?
I don't know if it was a UFO, but it was this huge bright light.
Really? And what did it do?
It blinked.
It blinked it?
Yeah, it blinked.
It blinked
and I'm saying...
You mean it blinked?
And it wasn't no helicopter.
So it was absolutely... Was it silent in any...
My hearing is good.
Damn right it is. And also your sex drive, apparently. But was it making any sound at all?
None.
So it was quiet in the sky, a big bright light. That's
yes.
Jesus, this... A big one. Huge.
A big one.
A big one.
Yeah.
Wow. And this
sun.
Was it?
It wasn't. At that time in the morning, there was no sun.
So it wasn't the sun.
No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the moon either.
And it wasn't the moon. It was just.
Because I stepped outside my door.
Wow. Have you ever experienced Men in Black? You know the Men in Black that come around and they're in black cars, black suits, black glasses. Have you ever seen any of those guys around? If you're scared, just say this: "I love Lorville," and then I'll know that that's what's happened. Just say, "I love Lorville," and then we'll know the Men in Black have been around your area. Can you just tell me right now? Do you love Lorville?
No.
You don't love Lorville?
Well, I don't know who he is.
No, it's just a saying that it's kind of a. It's a saying that we use in the business that says
if I have
yes.
a problem at my house, to turn on my outside light
Right.
because they patrol.
Oh, okay. So they patrol around your area.
And if they see my light on, they know there's a problem.
Right. So that's crazy. Have you ever done any time in jail for seeing things that you tell people and they just adamantly say you're crazy and you don't see them? Have you ever spent time in jail for false accusations in any way?
No.
Well, thank God, because I couldn't possibly talk to a perpetrator in any way. I want to make sure that who I'm speaking with here, and I'm sure. What's your first name?
Linda.
Linda, a beautiful name.
KA is classy.
Eh,
Yeah. Oh, here we go again.
I'm so sorry.
That's joke.
Oh boy. Sorry about that. It was just so I couldn't resist. It was
I
just
know
there.
everybody can't.
Are you serious? Oh, that must really upset you. Upset you a lot. So have you now that your man is now in jail for yelling at a bicycle? Is there any other man in your life that you might find you'd be interested in?
No.
Oh, okay. So you're going to continue with this,
I've got a couple of friends.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
One gentleman comes over every morning, and I cook him breakfast. And then, well, he's working right now.
One gentleman comes over every single morning.
So nice.
For real? That's crazy.
When I fell down on the stairs, I couldn't get up. He literally broke in my door to get to me.
Wow, that's awful. That's absolutely awful. Now, are you okay from falling down?
Well, I had to sport a black eye for a week.
So you fell down and hit your eye.
Oh, I was bleeding from my eye, bleeding
Wow.
from my nose,
Wow.
bleeding from my ear.
Wow, all this from a trip?
Yeah, I got metal stairs. There's 3 steps.
Wow, that's are you sure? Because I'm thinking that maybe perhaps, and I know I might be getting out there, but I think Richard may have maybe done something, and you're trying to hold it back and not talk about it.
Oh, no.
No, he doesn't hit you ever.
No.
How about drinking? Do you guys drink together and get hammered?
No, well, he tried to tell the cops because the
Right.
the guy that came over, he sits in one corner, I sit in another corner, and we have a nice conversation. A conversation.
So you guys are able to corner talk. Is that what you're saying?
Right, we corner
Right.
talk.
You corner talk, which is nothing wrong with corner talking. I have a friend of mine who's a very big corner talker.
Yeah, we sit there and we talk legitimately.
Absolutely. I mean, corner talking is where it's at right now, I believe. And is there anything that you're going to miss when he doesn't come back? Because you obviously don't want him back. But what is the one thing you're going to miss the most about him if he doesn't come back home? Take your time. The questions are going to get harder. Is there anything you're going to miss about him?
Nothing.
Nothing. Not one thing?
Nope.
Wow.
Because when he started being absolutely out of
Right.
outer space,
Maybe that was him in the bright white light. Have you thought about that?
no, he
No.
was in the bedroom, Pastor.
Oh, he was in the bedroom at the time. I see. Can you tell me what you used to do for a living when you were younger? Because you sound really highly intelligent. I enjoy speaking with you, and I don't often catch when I work at the ethical treatment of bicycles. It's very difficult to catch highly intelligent people. So, what did you do when you were younger?
Well, I was a dancer on Broadway. That's when I was young. 7 kids later.
Wow.
And let's see, an electronic tech,
Really?
and I'm a welder.
Wow. That's amazing. So basically, if the bicycle got hurt in any way, you could have probably fixed it, right?
Yeah, more than likely.
That's incredible. You've had a very interesting career. Now, what did our friend Richard do for a living when he was younger?
He worked at Pratt and Whitney.
Pratt Whitney. What is that? Is that like that paper company I see in the television shows? You know, The Office.
Oh,
Is
no.
That, no, it's
Works
not.
on the
Okay.
airplanes.
Oh, on the
I told
airplane.
him if I ever found him working on an airplane, I'm not getting on that plane.
Okay, so he's obviously not capable of doing a proper job. Then is what you're saying. It sounds like you
Right.
guys have a really tough relationship. I don't know how you've lived with him this long. It's confusing to me, and I think it's fantastic. Now, do you mind if I call you again?
No.
It would be okay, because I may have to get some more information from you in the next few days, because when when I fill out the ETB report here, I'm not going to give everything. I think our call it was wonderful. I've enjoyed this conversation. Have you enjoyed it with me?
Yes.
Could you now we have my boss? Could you do this for me? He's a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with my boss, but he loves it when people just say this. I love Lorville. Can you say that? And I record this when you say it, so I want you to know I'm recording this. I love Lorville from you, and I hope that's okay. But then I play it for him, because that tells him that I have really masturbated myself with this conversation to you, and that you've enjoyed speaking with me. So could you just say I love Lorville?
I love Lorgo.
Not Lorgo. I don't know who the hell that is. It's Lorville. Ville, as in vile. Lorville.
Oh,
Okay, try it again. Ready?
Lorville.
Right, so say, I love Lorville on Blog TV. Can you say that?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Go.
I love Lorville.
On Blog TV.
I don't know what to say.
The whole thing. I love Lorville on Blog TV. I don't know, he thinks he's a movie star. Just say, I love Lorville on Blog TV. Is that too much? Have I asked too much from you?
On Blog TV.
That's it. So now say, I love Lorville on Blog TV. I don't know. My boss thinks he's a freaking star, and he loves these little recordings that say, I love Lorville on Blog TV. So just scream that out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I love
Lorville
Logo. Lorville.
on Blog TV.
On Blog TV.
Fantastic. Thanks, sweetheart. I want you to know that I'll be contacting you in a couple of days. I'm hoping that your friend is out of jail for yelling at the bicycle, Richard Byland, and we're going to discuss it with you a little further. Hopefully he'll be there. If not, maybe you can fill me in on what's going on with his court dates and all this stuff, and what's going on with him, so that I can complete this ethical treatment of bicycle survey on why this happened. Is that going to be okay with you?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, honey.
Be fine with me.
Awesome. What are you going to do tonight? What's up on your agenda tonight, sweetheart?
I can't go very far very fast.
No, but are you going to have friends over? Is there going to be a drunken stupor?
Yeah.
There is going to be a drunken stupor.
I've
Okay.
got a roast chicken.
So you're going to roast a chicken, and then everyone's going to get drunk and get naked. Is that what's happening? No, they don't do that. I'm sorry. I was just being silly. All right. Thanks very much, sweetheart. I'll call you in a few days to get more information, and I appreciate your time.
Okay.
You're wonderful. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye now. He can't get it up. The man gets... Yes, I